Do you feel that no matter what you do, you are constantly distracted by shiny objects and pulled in different directions? Well, in today's video, I'm going to reveal to you how to avoid the 3 distractions that are killing your business. So let's dive right in. Distraction number 1 is OPD, other people's demands. It's the countless email messages that you get when you wake up, the text messages, the phone calls, the social media messages that you get. It's other people's demands and requests of your time. This will crush and kill your productivity if you let it come into your world before your most important priorities. The way to avoid this distraction is by starting your day offline. It's by starting your day on your priorities, not somebody else's. At the end of every day, no matter what, I plan out the one thing, the most important project for me to work on the next morning. If I don't do that, then I wake up and I react to the world. I open up my phone, I check my social media. I open up my email and see the tons of emails there. And now I'm reacting to everyone else's demand instead of creating my own day. Remember, time is a coin of life and only you can spend it. And if you don't have a way for spending your time, somebody else will spend it for you. So make sure to start your day offline and even consider using what we call Pomodoro techniques. Pomodoro technique is a productivity technique that keeps you highly focused. It's really simple. What you do and what I do is I create 25-minute work blocks. And for 25 minutes, I focus on the task at hand and that alone. I don't sip water. I don't eat a snack. I don't check my phone. I don't have my phone on where notifications are being sent to me. I literally am only focusing on this one project, this one task in hand for those 25 minutes. Then I take a 5-minute break. I get up, I grab some water, maybe I use a restroom. I do what I needed to do to just move my body and get me back into a peak state. And then for the next 25 minutes, it's another Pomodoro session. And so over a 60-minute block, 1 hour of your time, you are hyper focused for 50 minutes. 25 minutes here, 5 minutes off, 25 minutes here, 5 minutes off. And by doing that, you will be able to, if you prioritize your day and start on your most important project, you will be able to block out other people's demands first thing in the morning. Now, maybe by mid-morning, by midday, by afternoon, you need to open yourself up to your employees, to your clients, to your to all these other people. But in the morning, that is your time. So make sure to just notice the number 1 distraction that is killing your business is OPD, other people's demands. And the way to avoid that is by starting your day offline on your highest priority. The second distraction that is killing your business is information overload. We are drowning in information, but we're starving for wisdom. And think of all the people flooding information to you. In fact, I'm probably one of them guilty because you're watching my YouTube channel. You're learning incredible stuff, but in this moment right now, you're consuming. You're not producing. And as much as I love and appreciate you watching my channel, and I always want you to watch future videos, I also want you to shift your mindset from being a consumer to being a producer. And the way that you do that is you follow the 5-to-1 ratio. The 5-to-1 ratio is this. For every 1 piece of content that you consume, you produce 5 pieces of your own content. Or in other words, you produce first before you consume. So let's say that you have a video that I released this week that you really want to watch. Awesome, you get to watch it. And before you do that, I want you to, write your own blog post, record your own video, send out your own email, produce 5 pieces of your own content first before consuming anyone else's. And this is really hard because every piece of content triggers dopamine, right? A YouTube creator that you follow, a podcast that you listen to, an interview that you're really excited to watch. Those are all things where you're learning valuable strategies and techniques and hearing really engaging stories, but they're not moving your business forward. So the way to avoid this distraction is not to cut yourself out of information. You can't do that in the modern world that we live in, but what you can do is shift your mindset and become a producer first and produce 5 pieces of content for every 1 piece of content that you consume. The third distraction that is killing your business are economic prognosticators or economic predictions. It's those people that show up on mainstream media or the people that show up on the doomsday, podcasts and YouTube channels out there that are predicting the future of the economy, of the market. Here's the truth. Nobody knows. And the moment somebody speaks with certainty as if they do, means that they're lying, and you probably need to run very far away from them. So instead of focusing on the things that are outside of your control, which the economy is, you focus on what you can control, which is your economy, your business, your skills. Instead of being worried about the uncertainty of the future and global conflicts and inflation and the market collapsing and all this stuff, you want to focus on the thing that you can control, which is leveling up your business and scaling it and having the massive amount of impact that you possibly can have. So that is the key, is just notice that there's a lot of economic predictions. The way to avoid that is by, instead of focusing on the things that are outside of your control, focus on the things that you can control. Now, if you want to read up on certain things, if you want to stay informed, that's fine, but you just want to be very careful, because it's very easy to fall down into doomsday rabbit holes. The reason is actually it's human psychology 101. It's because we trust people that predict doomsday. We trust people that are screaming, danger, danger, danger ahead. If somebody's predicting a rosy future, it triggers our bullshit meter, our BS meter. We don't believe them. But if instead they are predicting the end of the world, then we are going to listen to them, and we're going to trust them, and we're going to follow them, because they're looking out for our own best interests. But in reality, they're not. They're just trying to get your attention. And so be very careful of all the clickbaity stuff that's out there. And there's a ton, and I've wasted many weeks and many months going into these rabbit holes. So just be careful and notice your psychology when this happens. This is the third biggest distraction that's killing your business. And the way to avoid it is to make sure to focus on what you can control, which is your business. If this video was valuable and you want to make sure to watch additional videos of mine, make sure, number one, to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a future video, provided that you produce your videos first and then consume mine. And if this was useful, then I promised you earlier that I would give you my morning planning checklist, my morning productivity checklist. What you can do is just comment checklist below in this video, and I'll make sure that my team sends it to you. It'll help you get a full day's work done before lunch, so that you are hyper productive on the things that are going to move the needle in your business. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a future video, and watch my next video, which is my 7-figure morning routine for coaches. Incredibly valuable. It walks through my step-by-step morning routine. So just click up here, watch this video, and I'll see you there. My name is Peter Scott, reminding you to be here, act now, and fear less.